Hello, welcome back to the streams. Welcome back. Hi, I'm Icarus, and these are the streams. Today, we're going to be diving back into Alice Madness Returns. So, like the title poses, do you believe in madness in a young maiden's heart? Believe in the madness and you'll know where we'll start. Which will be in the second world because we've actually gone up to that point at this point. But that didn't, all rhyme, so I didn't put it in there. Anyway, so we'll be going into Alice Madness Returns, American McGee's Alice. We have been diving into this for the past couple streams, and I thought it would be appropriate because it's spooky month and everything. Little thing before we get started, viewer discretion is advised. The game does have a lot of mental illness portrayal and a lot of kind of blood and gore, but also like kind of, like darker themes and kind of like, it's kind of horror-ish. So definitely mature audiences for anyone who's watching. Kids, if you're watching, go maybe watch something else for a little bit until you're a little bit older. There's a time and a place for everything. But yeah. So, a little recap of our adventure so far with our Alice. We play as Alice Little, who's based on the actual Alice Little, which Lewis Carroll's Alice in Wonderland was based on. She had lived with her family in a small house, and was very happy with where she lived, but something happened and her entire house burned down, which is very, very sad. And so she ended up in an asylum, which was basically a mental hospital, but not really taken care of very well. If you really want some true horror stories of real life, go look into old asylums back in the early days of psychology and everything, before they really knew what they were doing about how mental health worked. Which, not that we know everything about it anyway, but back before we knew anything, it's pretty dark. It's like a jail, but way worse. So she lived in a place like that, which was very awful, very, very awful. But she eventually got out of it, and she was able to be placed in a home, an orphanage, with a doctor, a psychologist named Dr. Bumby, who's been working with her to try to get her to forget about her old memories of trauma in order to let her move on. But Alice has, as a lot of actual people through trauma do go through, has a dissociation where she goes into her own mind and creates a mental space, and not really the most healthy way, where she imagines herself in Wonderland, which is, as we all know, inspired by the Lewis Carroll story. And she tries to imagine herself there instead of in the real world. So it kind of connects, it's like a mind palace kind of thing, where it connects to the real world, but it connects to how she perceives things. But her Wonderland has been corrupted recently. Something's wrong, and she's been told by Dr. Bumby, just go to Wonderland, forget about everything else, just go there and enjoy the contamination. Everything is because you won't forget. And so Alice is like, no, there's some more to this. I'm going to go fix my Wonderland. So she starts to go on a journey in the real world, where she meets first with a nurse who used to take care of her. What was her name? Nurse not Brisby. I forgot what her name was, but she was an old nurse who took care of Alice for a little bit and kind of pawned her off onto Dr. Bumby. And she kind of, as we learned in the memories we come across, she kind of took advantage of Alice and kind of used her in order to get some monetary gain, because she was basically a drunkard. So then Alice ends up in a fishing town. I don't know how she gets there, but we wake up and there she is. And so then she meets with an old brothel mother, basically, who took care of her for a while. And in trying to visit her, there was actually a not so nice man who was demanding money, who punched Alice out and set the whole place on fire whenever we went to visit. So we may be in trouble in the real world. But as we travel through the real world, Alice also travels into Wonderland. And the first place she went to was Hatter's domain, Mad Hatter, who basically, his entire domain got taken over by the Dormouse and the March Hare, who made everything work forever and never stop, and that's the only way to gain anything. And so the whole place fell apart, and Hatter put Alice on the track to go find the old Express, the old Looking Glass Express, because the Express used to be run by the Mock Turtle, but as we found out from seeing the Mock Turtle last time, Mock Turtle got fired and canned from his Express, and a new train is running through Wonderland, a very destructive, yet beautifully gothic. We actually saw the trains; it's well put together. Train that's running through Wonderland and maybe causing all of the problems in the first place and destroying everything and relaying tracks of corruption and disease. So Alice, in order to try to find So, has actually gone deep submerged, deep into her mind, which is represented by an under the sea adventure, where there are a bunch of fish who are going to watch a play set forth by the carpenter and the walrus, remember from the story. But as we help the carpenter get everything together, in order to set up a great play of distraction and delusion, as it was put, we start to find out that the play might have more insidious means to it. And just as we're going to go confront the carpenter, he cuts us off and isolates us in a graveyard and says, well, good luck, kid, and then goes to do the play. So we're on our way to try to get through the graveyard and try to set things right with whatever is going on down here. So a lot of the Wonderland stuff is metaphorical to some of the problems Alice is having in the real world. That's kind of like the whole shtick, because that's parallels. So some of the things here with the delusions and divulsions, oh my gosh, the distractions and stuff may be moving into what Alice is really dealing with in real life. But I guess we'll have to see. So without further ado, let's go on ahead and jump into Alice Madness Returns, shall we? Alright, everything should be ready. I already did this beforehand, unlike last time. Should be okay. If anyone does want to dive into these streams themselves, you're going to have to get it on EA Origin, because the actual thing is not featured on Steam anymore. They took it off. Oh man, the resolution is not correct. Okay. Fix that. Give me 1 sec, I'll fix it. I know you can't really see it exactly. It's fit. Come on. Okay, there we go. Please don't freak out. Get the screen. Thank you. This way. There we go. Alright. Everyone can see everything. Good. Ooh, yes. That open. So that's Alice in her wonderful outfit, which is awesome, by the way. She has, the best outfit. So we got our... Who's this? Right. Ah, yes. Hold on, I'll show this real quick.
I was the last one in the library the night of the fire. The log I added to the grate was dead when I went upstairs to bed with Dinah. If it wasn't, I may be responsible for my family's deaths.
So as we're going through as well, that's very important. Alice is uncovering a lot of her managed memories of the trauma that happened with the night of the fire. A lot of times, and this is true for trauma, a lot of the times whenever trauma happens, not a lot of times, sometimes, individuals can muddle up what actually happened or create artificial guilt. As this says right here, guilty thought is not the same as guilt, which is true. Artificial guilt is a real thing. It's sometimes a means of escape or placing blame on something, or a sense of purpose and control by owning the guilt. So it's possible Alice wasn't the one who did the fire. She considers herself as it. A lot of people consider herself as the one who did it, but that doesn't necessarily mean she was. So she's uncovering the memories of what may have caused the fire, and actually looking into herself and processing it instead of just blaming herself and just as it were. So, here we go. Alright, let's get started, shall we? Alright, so we're under the sea, like I said. Okay. Alright, so a reminder, this guy is an old sailor who's asked us to bring his comrades back home with him so they can move on together. But they've kind of gone belligerent and a bit crazed, so he's like, you may have to fight them, but if you do, please bring them home. So we're like, alright, fine. so we can move on. And one thing about this experience is so great that I love it so much is the atmosphere is very, very good, as you can see. What a graveyard. Look, even her hair like moves as if it's in the water. Look at that, it's so cool. Oh, also her dresses changes depending on what world we're in, so it's very, very good. There's some really good fan art of her dress and stuff, but I can't show it because, you know, not my art. I don't want to do that without permission. So, first crypt. Alright, how do I... Just making sure I know how to do this. This is lock on. Okay. Alright. So here we go. Oh boy. An under the sea arena. That's fine. We got this. We got this. Come on, boy. Ow, ow. You guys do sucker punches. That's a dark type move, not ghost. It's a Pokemon reference for all of you. Come on. Bring it. Bring it, boy. Good gosh. Come on. Come on, I want you to do it, I want you to do it. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Come on, boy. This will finish you. Woo, boy. Alright, good warm up.
Wait, come back here. I'm a savior of a sort.
We're, you know, doing the best we can. Oof. This doesn't look super safe now, does it? Oh my god, I can't see anything. Oh, we have to move with the light. Okay, alright, fair. I got hurt because I was in the dark. It's dark. Alright. Smash it.
Grateful thanks for releasing me. I never dreamed.
Wait, no, give me the teeth! Ah.
That's it, good girl.
See? We got one of his friends back. Yeah, freaking smash him up! Alright, here we go. Round 2, baby. Bring it on. Oh, look. Other enemies, too. That's good. Ow! Drag. on, show your face. Give me that baby face. Alright, boy, let's do it. Yeah, that's like the easy one where we freeze out the bombs. Dummy. Oh my gosh, he's not done. Yeah, eat that.
How can a soul be so ignorant? I'm an answered prayer.
I don't know if we're that good, Alice, but, you know, we're trying to help. Look, they've been locked down here a long time. We did just, like, beat them up, so, you know, they might be scared. I have to move on. I want to keep healing, but I have to move on. Holy ow! Don't move too fast. Stay in the way.
Thanks for reuniting me with my ship.
You're welcome. Now get back on board, sailor.
Hurry along, Alice.
We're doing it. Jeez, dude. Say a thank you for her hard work. Oh, okay. I'll throw some more back there. Alright, here we go. Round 3, the finale. Alright, let's do this. Alright, where's the other enemies? Where are they? Oh, jeez. Look at these little things. Pustules. Ow, you freak. Ow, this hurts. No, Alice! Oh my god. Ow. Alright. Give it a shot. Round 2. Ugh. These little pieces of trash should be killing me. Whoa, crap. Where are they? There we go, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Wait, do these things just keep coming? Oh shoot, they might. Alright, we just might have to avoid them. I realize they just keep coming. Oh my gosh. Sometimes a lock-on is a double-edged sword, man, I swear. There we go, okay. Die! Die! I mean, re-die! Die again! Ow! How's he not done? This will finish you! Oh my god, okay, we got him. So little pustules just keep coming back. Ugh.
Do angels have this much trouble?
Depends. Probably. Look, someone can't accept help if they don't want it. Oh, whoa. Jeez, that scared me. Please don't go too fast, Alice. We have to stay in the light. Okay. There we go. Oh, cool. It's not on the thing. Great. Awesome. Why are you not on the thing? Did you really walk off of it? Oh my gosh. It's freaking dumb. Stupid. Yes, I'm here. You can start moving now. Start moving, please. Okay, fine. Give me health. Heal me, please. Oh, thank you, Mr. Light Seahorse, for waiting. Look at that. Look how nice he is. Look how slow he's moving for me. There we go. Wait, Mr. Light Seahorse, can you go slow again? Please? No, oh, come on! Oh, wait, we're still here. We can still save it. We can't 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 save it. Gosh dang it. No, not all the way back here. Gosh dang it. Fine. Taking hits and getting back up is the one thing we can do. Oh, please. Where's my health? Guess we got full health again. Come on, Mr. Seahorse, let's go, please. Just move faster. Not that fast. There we go. Really? That doesn't count as being in the light? Really? Come on. Oh, okay, okay, alright, okay. Didn't think that would just like fall out from under me, but okay. Ah, sure, why not? Oh no, don't move on! Whatever, it still counts as me getting the bottle. Ah! Suckers. Here we go. Okay, finally. You guys need to frickin' not run like that.
Hey, girl. It's back to the ship for me.
Then why did you run?
Many thanks, Alice. Be as good to yourself as you've been to us. Haul anchor and heave to, men. It's the wide and glorious main for us.
Bye. Have a nice afterlife. Okay, are we good? There's one left in there. Ooh, they don't resack. I wanted more things. I can power up the hobby horse again. I don't really want to. I'll power up the blade. Save for it. Okay. Oh yeah, I need to start throwing this out as a distraction. I keep forgetting that. You can use that as like a aggro pole. Okay, so there's nothing left in this. Alright, let's go back to the stage and hope that things haven't gone terribly awry. See? The walrus and the carpenter. Ooh, hello. What's in here, shall we? Look at these fish bones. Yeah, teeth. Give me them teethers, please. Whoop. Oh, that was close.
Whoever destroys a soul destroys the world. There is much wisdom in that, Alice.
Oof, that didn't sound very good. What's through here? Chess? My chess senses are tingling. Oh, I can go back in there. Oh, God. Any markers? Just Tifa's. Just Tifa's. Let's see. Walrus in the carpenter. Let's go! Oh, yeah, slide section. Let's do this. So excited. It's Mario time! Oh, oh. Okay. Uh-oh. What? Oh no. Colossal ruin. Holy crap. Look at this thing. Oh no. That is a lot of nasty junk. Run. Run, Alice, run. Destroy the little baby faces. Oh god, I hate it. Oh! I can't. I have to shoot them. No, stop it! Get away from me! No! He tried to pick me up! That is disturbing. I hate it. I hate it. Oh, Oh. It's moving on. It's moving on. Alright, well that was unpleasant. Ooh, I hate it. I hate it. Alright. Well, at least we escaped it, so let's move on. Oh. Oh no. Oh, what happened to all the fish people? Okay, well, that doesn't look good. Hold on. Check something. Un momento, por favor. Ooh. Okay. Alright, just have to check something. Come on. Come on down. There we go. Ooh, hello. Spiral shell room thing. The cat, he offers hints.
There's no time to waste. There's no time at all.
Oh boy, battle seconds. Kill or be killed. Alright, frickin' Flowey, okay. I moved, that's bull! Die, baby face. Oh, shoot. Gotta be careful about shooting. Alright, throw it. Let's go. Let's go. How about a nice game of tennis? There we go. Is there more? There's more. Of course there's more. No! Okay, that doesn't work. Please move, teacup. Oh, shoot! Not losing here. I'm not losing here, baby. Yeah. No, go backwards. Alice, my sweet girl. Fine, move! Move, girl, move! Move. That's okay, let him fire. It's fine, it's not a big deal. Move! I'm not aiming for you, big boy. Man, he's got good aim. I got him. Holy crap, you can follow me. What are you doing? Get away from me! Alright. Turn around. Well, alright, fine. Protect them. Alright, go ahead. Throw. Let's go. Excuse me, big boy. Ah! Boy. Come on. Alright, fine. Just throw him. Freaking die! Oh! Cool.
Come, Alice, don't dawdle.
Whoa.
You've already missed the train.
Give me that. Yes, give me that extra life. Yeah. Cool. Check it out, baby. That was hard. Oh, we made it. Alright. And it's closed. The bad thing about those shells, if you don't do it on the time that you attempt to, I think they close and you have to retry the entire chapter to get it again. Also, all the inhabitants of the place. Wow, there is an invisible snout. Are you serious? Wow, I forgot that they were invisible sometimes. Holy crap. That's awful. Bottle. I forgot to look up what the bottles do. Should have looked that up. Yeah, there we go.
Every picture tells a story. Sometimes we don't like the ending. Sometimes we don't understand it.
Oof. Some cryptic stuff right there. Holy crap. Oh my god. The mayor. Oh, my poor mollusk. Okay there, buddy. This is why I said viewer discretion warning. Yeah, oh, jeez. Okay. Alright then, this is pleasant. Ooh. Oh, let's go see the show, shall we? This was such a nice little underwater retreat, too. The octopus, who's the writer, and the fish, who's the singer. We're all here to witness this terrible performance. Guys, there's something terrible happening outside. Do none of you, like, know this? Like, this is very pretty, I won't lie. This is very pretty. But guys, seriously.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show!
But outside, it's really nasty. Oh, look, the oyster boys.
Bizarre show.
That's quite enough of that, I think. Enough preliminaries. Here's the performance you've been waiting for. Proves I'm without prejudice and have a fine sense of humour. Sword and crown are worthless here. I invite everyone to dance. Labourers, lawyers, church and gown all make their little...
Oh, he's
This
dead.
life is full of random deaths and heaps of grief and shame. So few are soothed by accident, you want someone to blame. Fire, plague and strange disease, drowned, murdered or, if you please, a long fall down the basement stairs. None are expected, no one cares. I often must work very hard, sweat running down my skin. After the dance, I then must rest, and the eating can begin.
He's death.
Time to eat. Death is the ultimate equalizer. All have the right to be eaten.
Get in line, creatures. Don't push. All will be served, so to speak.
Wicked thing. Feasting while Wonderland is destroyed.
I'm not the enemy you seek, Alice. I tried to hide this bit of Wonderland from that beast. Appeasement's never clean. We must all play our assigned roles. Are you a pawn or a queen? An idiot or a practiced fool? However this turns out, consider the prospect that you've been misled, Alice. Then ask, by whom?
No! Who set that bloody train in motion? Where has it come from?
It arrived when you arrived, and it's more horrible even than you could currently imagine. The death of a dream caterpillar may know how.
Ah, so the play was to appease the madness of Wonderland. I see. Interesting. Interesting. Ah, there's the burning down building from whenever it's dropped.
What? Oh, the blood in my mouth tastes like bile. Where's the brute that hit me, Nanny?
Nasty prat's out cold. Not dead, and more's the pity.
What did he want?
What they all want. Money he didn't earn. What were you thinking, butting into that mess? You could have been killed.
Nanny, my mind's in pieces.
Nanny actually
I
kind of
still
cares
have
about
terrible
Alice.
visions, and I need to know.
About the fire. Same as always. You need to move on, Alice. So do I. Well, at least she's not spewing that asylum nonsense. My past is dead. I killed them. I should have saved them. I should have died. Her mind was in shambles. Radcliffe thought familiar faces would bring her round. After a year, he lost interest in her inheritance. Greedy sod. Still, always asking his bizarre questions. Heavy dose of madness, I'd say, but honesty's never the best policy in this life. When she wasn't comatose, she gaped, eyes like pinwheels, drooled, occasionally screeched. Never uttered a sensible sound. Like the child she was, she kept her secrets close.
Ah, the main theme in piano.
Gone off some lurkers, common as cockroaches. And those poor tykes are food for perverts, like the blameless ants that wasps consume, and spiders feeble prey.
Oh. So the kids
You
are
visited
being...
my room at Rutledge. What were
You
you...
recall that? Radcliffe paid me for a bit. A woman alone sometimes does what she doesn't particularly feel like doing. as you know.
Nurse Whittle
Ouch.
said you'd fallen on hard times.
I'm no drunk like her. I'm hurting no one. Hooking's not a bad life.
Except for the pimps. She also said you might have my rabbit. Please, Nanny, talk about the...
Damn fire never seems to help. Look, Alice, I can't give you what I don't have. Radcliffe wrote the inquest report. I'll take you to him. Besides, he's got your damn rabbit. You should remember that.
All right, but Mr. Radcliffe's useless.
Don't I know it?
Man, that's a lot of information in a short period of time. So Alice was taken. She lived with this woman for a little bit, and then she was taken to the asylum where she basically was, or maybe she just went to the asylum and she knew this lady who visited her, and she basically couldn't utter anything. She was in total trauma shock, and so during that, there's Witless. That's the drunk who was trying to take advantage of Alice, and so eventually they finally let her out and everything we talked about. But this lady is like, look, Alice, you can't just dig up the past like that. And Alice is like, look, there's something's going on with me because of her Wonderland. She's interpreting her mind and the trauma inside. There's something, my mind is telling me something's wrong, and I'm missing something about the fire from the past, as well as something I'm supposed to be doing now. So, and if you saw in Wonderland, the carpenter was holding that terrible play, but he said it was to appease the madness. It's like, look, we all have to pay our price. I'm doing this, entering in these frivolities, so that the madness doesn't come here in this little piece of Wonderland that I have in order to wreck it. And the train's following you, Alice. It's coming because you're trying to make a mess. So the train is like trauma ravaging Alice's mind. This is very good, actually, from a mental health perspective. And so now we're going to go and visit Dr. Radcliffe to see if he has any answers for Alice. And he's the one that originally worked with Alice in the asylum. And apparently he's a greedy sod who just helped Alice because of her inheritance. Which we did see a memory about that earlier. Oh. Hey! I love how the people are nasty looking. Shows that what Alice may perceive them as. Hey. Oh yeah, I forgot I could zoom in the real world. Ugh. I don't know if I want to. Aww. She actually is not too bad. She's actually kind of kind to Alice in a way. You want this? Oh, I don't want that. Oh, Michelle.
Ear to the ground, Bill.
Yeah, I've been scouting around. Nothing getting a minute. Place is crawling with rozzers since them bleeding murders.
Whose work was that?
You want to know that sort of thing? You got to know where to listen.
Bit shy today, ain't ya?
I ain't you dicky bird. Do your own fagging legwork.
So this murder's happening around too. Just please. This place sucks. I would not want to live here. Oh, jeez. Death comes to us all, as the, oh, jeez, wow. As the, Walrus was talking about. And it does, but as we know, as believers in Christ know, there is something beyond death. Death wears that sting.
For that, I'll be glad to shake your hand, sir.
Considering the nature of the goods on offer, it seems more than generous.
You do know the way to a girl's heart, don't you? And unless you open your purse a little wider, that's all you're gonna get.
Well, I'm sure we can work something out. You might get more if you stop talking.
Consider my lips sealed.
Jesus.
That wouldn't do at all.
Oh my god. Oh. Woo, boy. This is, prime. I remember how the fish in, the Carpenter's play who were visiting were all the aristocrats. You guys stink. You stink. Alden Radcliffe. LB system. Alright, Alice, let's get some answers.
Yes? Who is it?
Alice Liddell, Mr. Radcliffe.
Ah, you're back. I suppose you better come up. Mind the latch.
Yes. Hmm. Before they escape, what do you mean? Well, he has a very nice home. Ooh, a button. The ancient scroll in parchment and the characters are drawn in Indian ink, which Radcliffe claims the Chinese invented eons ago by mixing soot, lamp oil, gelatin of donkey skin, and musk. He does know some remarkable things. Especially reading out her voice. What time is it? It's 1 o'clock? Samurai swords. Radcliffe, who can make even fascinating subject exploring, says the curved blade is a 16th century Meito katana, and the shorter sword is called, man, as a weeb I should know this, wakizashi, both used by Japanese samurai. So he's like a weeb. He's a weeb. Zonde porcelain, Miss Radcliffe says, is the Ming Dynasty's finest. Beautiful shapes, best colors, and most prized decorations. Wow, yeah, look at this. Look at that face. I'm gonna haunt your nightmares. There he is. Dr. Rag. Oh, the rabbits!
You do have my rabbit.
Forgotten your manners? And what else, I wonder? You abandoned it at Rutledge Asylum, my dear. We've been over this before. In a huff as usual, oozing with attitude and accusatory flummery, I've stolen her rabbit. Ridiculous pretext. She's here about the fire again. All the mad child wants to talk about.
I mean, it was a traumatic event, dude.
Found her family dead by misadventure.
Misadventure.
She won't accept it. Goes on and on about her killing memories and her need to know the truth. The alleged truth is, the fire began in the library when the cat knocked over a lamp. The blaze trapped her parents and sister upstairs. Sister Lizzie never even unlocked her door. Died in her bed.
Never even unlocked her
door. The cat
door.
always sets her off. She denies it. Makes no sense. It can't be, etc. Agreed. From the outset, Alice was my candidate for the pyromaniac. The girl had a fixation with fire. I once remarked that I thought she might have had a larger role in causing the tragedy. She suffered some sort of psychotic episode.
So he's saying, well, I think that the girl's crazed and she
Did I rip his head off? I wanted to. What's left of my brain will explode. Is it mad to pray for better hallucinations? Perhaps I'm fated to expire right here.
What happened? I thought we were talking to him. All movables and effects gone. Nothing but dust, stains, and the smell of tobacco. Beside the coroner's report of my rabbit. He's a... damn him. Oh, he's dead. Oh. So she's remembering what it used to look like. Ah, interesting.